What is the most expensive insurance?
He has paid 100,000 dirhams.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new podcast. And today I have with me someone very special, a brother of mine, someone who's very close to me. He means a lot to me. We have Mr. Insurance, Akshay Rathod. For all your insurance needs, we have Akshay with us today.
Thank you so much, Rishin. It was a very good introduction.
Thank
and
you.
I'm very thankful for that you have invited me over here.
Anytime.
And let's start our podcast.
Yes. So, Akshay, let's get a brief intro about you and who you are, what you do, and then I'll get on to the questions. So, the people want to know what and who is Akshay Rathod, and what does he exactly do?
So basically, I am from Mumbai, and I have started my journey like I have completed electrical engineering.
My God.
I am an engineer, but still you can see I am selling insurance.
Yeah, I mean,
But in the end, if you look like, insurance is a very vast field. And in insurance, there are multiple sectors. Like there are health insurance, there is group medical insurance, there are employee benefits, general insurance are there. In general insurance, it covers motor insurance, it covers your liability insurance, it covers your property all risk insurance. This all type of insurance we used to do. And you know what best part we do?
what is it that you do?
I'll give you one example. Like if you are looking for an insurance need, if you are going directly to the insurance company, they will give you only one quote.
Right.
And as you will come to me, I will provide you multiple options which will fit your budget.
Wow. So, you give it from different insurance companies as well.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
nice. That's quite, good so that people can choose from. They have a wide variety to choose from based on their budget.
Exactly. Like example, it's your company, right? And you are telling me, Akshay bhai, I need insurance for 20 people,
Right.
right? So what I will do, I will ask you your budget, what co-pays you want, what type of insurance you are looking. There are basic plans, there are comprehensive plans. Which type of plans you are looking?
Right.
So according to that, you will tell me like Akshay bhai, I will need this things. It should get covered.
Yeah.
And according to that, I will provide you the best. I will provide you 3 to 4 options which will come into your budget.
Right.
And according to that, you can select it. And in the end, I am your Mr. Insurance, and you should give me the business
Absolutely.
then.
For sure. Absolutely. Honestly speaking, guys, Akshay is my go-to insurance guy. And ever since I got to know him, I've had multiple insurances. And always, I just call him straight up. I call him. Otherwise, I call Alfred from insurancemarket.ae. But I do not do that anymore because I have Akshay, Mr. Insurance, with me. So, Akshay, let me ask you some questions. Okay. And these are questions that's given by the people. They wanted to know about these questions.
Sure.
So the first one is, what are the most common misconceptions about insurance?
See, basically, what happens like everyone thinks like insurance is very costlier thing. They don't want to invest in their health. If your health is good, you will not lose anything, right? So health is wealth,
100%.
right? Misconceptions are that if you'll think like insurance, if you are investing your some time or money in your insurance, there are basic plans, there are comprehensive plans. We do individual plans also.
Right.
So the misconceptions are that like everyone thinks like right now I am paying 2,000 dirhams for my insurance, and at that time they don't need to pay more and they want all the covers. But I will tell you one thing: if you want to cover your insurance need and if you want a good plan, you can come to me. I will give you 2-3 options. According to that, you can select it. And the best part I can give you, we have multiple insurance company. They have a very good individual plans, and we have multiple insurance companies and TPAs which we are dealing. They will give you a very good benefits in your group health insurance plans.
Right. But now when we're talking about misconceptions, something that I quite often hear is that people saying insurance is a scam. It's not worth the money you're paying. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that?
See, basically, what happens like insurance, it's divided into three layers. Previously, there was not a DHA involvement.
Right.
And now, Dubai Health Authority has given their norms and everything to the insurance company. So, there are two layers. TPA, that is third party administrative, which take cares and they have tabs with all the clinics and hospitals which are available in whole UAE,
Right.
right? And they deal with directly with insurance company. As a broker, I can provide you this all options, and how it works, that also I will let you know, right? Example, you gave me your 20 or 30 members insurance. What we will do, we will take quote from insurance company,
Right.
then we will speak with TPAs, what kind of budget and what kind of co-pays and premiums you are looking for, because there are a grade wise insurance premiums and it is also based in age band. None of the insurance company will tell you regarding this. Like if you are dealing with a broker, they will not at all tell you.
Right.
It's all based on the age band. Sometimes what happened, like if you are looking for a basic plan, and they will tell you, okay, you take enhanced plan. But do enhanced plan will come into your budget?
I don't think so.
That's what you have to divide your category accordingly. And category wise, we will give you some options.
But definitely now there will be its own benefits and perks for every kind of insurance. You pay more, you get better benefits, right?
There are pros and cons in every insurance or any business you do.
Any business, there's always gonna be that. So Akshay, this is something that even I'm a bit confused about. Once you acquire an insurance, now suppose there's an emergency. All of a sudden something happens. Can I claim the insurance or no?
See, in emergency basis, if there is an emergency occurs, at that time you can directly visit a nearby hospitals.
Right.
Okay. Over there, they will take a treatment. Like example, if you have a heart attack or any problems, it will happens. Any type of problems, you can say heart attack or any surgery you have to do. At that time, what will happen? Your insurance company, like you are going to some of the hospitals or a clinic at that time in emergency basis,
Yeah.
they will take care of all your insurance need. They will cover everything. Then once you are okay, then they will shift you to the network hospitals or the clinics where insurance will get covered.
So meaning to say that suppose there is an emergency, the ambulance cost, all that will be covered
Yes,
only
definitely.
at an emergency.
Yes, definitely it will get covered.
This is quite an important point because a lot of people think that they have to wait for 6 months to have an emergency. That doesn't make it an emergency, right?
The 6 month period is for pre-existing or a chronic problem. So
Right.
pre-existing condition, let's take for a male, it's like pre-existing condition. It covers your BP, like blood pressure, your diabetes, or any chronic problem. Like for females, it's a breast cancer or urine problem that comes under pre-existing and chronic problems. If you are not declaring, it will not get covered.
So all these things, pre-existing conditions need to be declared.
Exactly, yes.
So viewers, make sure, from the words of Mr. Insurance, make sure you tell whatever is there. You have to inform your insurance provider that there is a problem, you have a pre-existing condition, and make sure it's put in papers so that they can quote you accordingly. And when you have a problem, you don't have to worry that it's not going to get covered. So make sure you disclose everything because that's what's right?
Exactly.
So Akshay, next question: what is a copay? Okay, and I've heard this word. It's like an insurance jargon, as you can say, a copay. So what is it exactly? How much does the insurance company cover? Does my premium go higher if I pay a lower copay? Could you give us a hint or a gist of what it is exactly?
See what happens, like if you are going for your individual plan, it's always based on age bands. Like we'll take an example, your age is 24,
Right.
right? So I can provide you 3 to 4 options according to your requirements. Like example, you are telling me by some hospitals it should get covered, some of clinics it should get covered. So we have different co-payments plan. Co-pay is what you pay and rest amount is paid by insurance company. So copay is like, I'll tell you one thing about copay. There are nil copayment plans in which you don't have to pay for your outpatient thing. Outpatient in terms of when you are visiting the clinics,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to pay anything like in for your consultation, for your diagnostic test, for your medicine. And we have another payment plan that is 10% copay. In that, you have to pay 10% in each section, like I told you, consultation, pharmacy, and your diagnostic test. And we also have 20% co-payment plan. So that comes under enhanced plans.
20%.
Yes, this
But why enhanced plans is supposed, sorry to cut you off. Enhanced plan is like the premium plan, right?
premium plan are totally different.
Okay.
Premium plans are, if you are looking for high-end hospitals like King's College or Saudi German Mediclinic,
Right.
so they comes under a premium package plan.
So for them, there is no copy technically
No,
because
and
they're
the
paying such
coverage is also till 1 million.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
So according to it, you can tell me like Akshay bhai, I need this hospital covered, and based on that, we can give you the best options.
Now I have another question. Uh, what is the most expensive insurance, health insurance, someone has taken from you for an individual, not as a group?
It's a very tough question, but yeah, I can tell you. One of my client, he was looking for some good options, and he need international coverage. So this single person, he has paid 100,000 dirhams
For
for
himself?
international coverage, only for himself. And in international coverage package, what happens? Your all insurance need, it is covered in international also. And there are two types of package. Like insurance, it will get covered in your home country, excluding US and Canada. And if you want to include US and Canada, like worldwide coverage, then your premium may hike almost around 150,000, one
My
hundred
God.
fifty thousand.
What's so special about US and Canada?
Over there, consultation and emergency is very costly.
Healthcare is pretty much screwed over there.
Yes. And one more thing I would like to tell you, over there, you are paying in dollars.
Yeah.
But your reimbursement, it will get covered according to dirhams only.
That's nice.
Like example, if you are spending $10,000 over there, so calculative, if you calculate it is like 36,000
36,
dirhams.
37, yeah.
Okay. But in your annual limit, if it fits, then you will get 36,000 dirhams back. But there is one more thing, like 20% deduction would be there because all your insurance needed is not covered. But in worldwide, what happens? It will covered according what plans you have take. Sometimes what happens, you have to 10% co-payment plan. So over there, you are paying like $100, and rest all you will claim it. And if you want to cover in your home country also, like example, if you want to cover your insurance in India for some of like kidney stone injuries or some any other problems, you can take a pre-approval from here, and then you can visit India and you can do your stuffs cleared.
Right. So now that brings me to a question. Now that you told me about this worldwide, now 100,000 is something a rich Russian can pay, but we pay something called the travel insurance that is 400 dirhams. What can I get with that?
So in travel insurance, what happens? Like it covers from X to Y period. Like
Right.
example, you are telling like I am traveling for 14 days to Bali or Azerbaijan or any international destination you are planning to go. But there is a very good part that, you know, uh, in travel insurance, you get covered for your family,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to pay only 200 bucks,
Yeah,
200 dirhams
200
for
dirhams or
that.
so. Yeah.
It's a very cheap. But in that, your coverage is like nearly to $50,000.
Wow.
But that is also used in emergency basis.
Of course. Otherwise, it just be pointless, right?
Exactly.
Thanks for clarifying that, because I always had that doubt. Because my travel agent usually tells take the travel insurance. It's good.
Yeah, travel insurance is a very good purpose. Like if something major thing is happening or emergency is occurring, so at that time, travel insurance will come into the picture.
So Akshay, this question is for the viewers. Okay, can you give a secret or something that you think people wouldn't know about insurance that could benefit them in some way? Could you give us some advice on that?
Yeah, sure. I can provide you that.
Okay.
I just want to tell you this thing. Like when you want to pay a basic plan,
Mm-hmm.
you need to read all the terms and condition what we are giving in table of benefits.
Hmm.
You should check what medicine coverage you are giving, how much copay we have to pay. You should also check that pre-existing conditions, will it get covered now or after 6 months.
Hmm.
And for a group insurance, I'll tell you one thing. If many of our viewers are saying, I would like to say that if you are looking for a group insurance, you should check each and every points that should get covered according to your needs. Like example, I will give you, Rishin, that in a group insurance, what happens? The premiums are very low
Right.
as compared to individual medical
Individual one.
insurance.
Yes.
So for that, you need to check each and every thing like that has mentioned in TOB. TOB is a table of benefits that insurance company used to give.
Hmm.
So in table of benefits, there are multiple questions and multiple answers that they have given.
Right.
Okay. Like in group insurance, there is some cancer patient. If they are not declaring, nothing will get covered.
Oh, okay.
But in your previous policy, if that is continuity, we need COC. COC is a certificate of continuity.
Continue.
Like if we get that, you don't need to wait for 6 months of waiting period for your pre-existing condition and chronic problem.
You can just continue.
Yes.
Oh
And your
wow.
all your medicine will get covered in that.
Same. It just continues
Yes.
as it was. Oh,
As
okay.
it
That's
was.
great.
So that is a very good point that group health insurance they have. And in group health insurance, what type of insurance they are looking, that is also a mandatory thing.
Yeah.
Like there are basic plan, there are enhanced plan, there are premium plans.
Hmm.
So they can also give us a category, like category A, they need this type of insurance. Category B, they need XYZ type of insurance. Category C, they need this type of insurance. And according to that, what we do, we speak with insurance company
Hmm.
and we ask. That's why particularly we ask for a budget.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because see, if you will tell me why should I go with a broker, I should go with directly to insurance company also.
Right.
But brokers can give you three to
Multiple.
four options which brokers trust.
Hmm.
Because I trust, that's why they are in the paper.
Makes
And
sense.
in
Yeah.
terms of service, we are always there.
Right.
And we can give you the best terms. And if you want, you can contact me, DM me. You have my Instagram.
So, okay, great. Thank you for that advice. We'll definitely keep that in our mind. So, make sure you read your table of benefits.
Yes.
So, the last question, I'm not going to make this long. Last question for you. Now that everyone's Habibi come to Dubai, coming here, renting Lamborghinis, Ferraris, buying new cars, there are in fact more cars than family members in a family. So, motor insurance. Prices have gone high like no tomorrow. I used to pay a decent amount back in the day. Now it's not the same. It's much more expensive Why? And could you give us some tips to keep our insurance low?
For motor insurance, I would like to suggest 2 3 things.
Right.
You know, post COVID,
Mm-hmm.
the cars were very less.
Right.
At that time, insurance was also very less
Hmm.
because there was no more cars running at that time.
Right.
But nowadays, accidents are happening. The claim ratio is getting very high.
Yeah.
So to match that, insurance company also need to increase their
Increase your
premiums.
right.
And you have 2 types of insurance in there. Like if it's your new car, you can get a agency repair.
Right.
And if you have a 4 or 5 years old car, you can go to non-agency also, which it will get covered in garages.
Outside
And
third party.
roadside assistance is always covered in that.
Yeah. Even if it's a third party.
Yes. And I know some of the insurance company, they used to give orange card. Now, what is orange card? Your insurance is covered in Oman also.
That is what no. I used to
Yes.
think it's just called Oman insurance.
No. The orange card they used to provide, and on basis of that, it will covered in Oman also. But roadside assistance, it will not get covered. But yes, if something is happening, like you crashed or you hit someone, then that time
Then
insurance will come into the picture and they will look into it and then it will get covered. Because in insurance company, underwriters are always there. So they will work accordingly and they will give you the premiums
Premium
accordingly.
accordingly.
Yes.
Okay, so technically, what Mr. Akshay is trying to say is that because of some people on the road who don't know how to drive and go crash the car, we people who drive well are paying more for it, which is fine. That's
Yes.
paradox. So, anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Insurance,
Thank
my
you.
brother Akshay. I hope every one of you have learned something new from Akshay, and thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you on the next one with Akshay. Hopefully.
Thank you, Rishin. It was a very nice podcast. And as you know, this is my first podcast.
Yeah, good.
To my viewers, to our viewers, I will tell only one thing: get insured today and stay healthier tomorrow.
That's right.